Alright, so I'm going to be going over my flight assist off practice routine. I go through this about 30 minutes to an hour every week. First things first, you're going to want to find yourself a Coriolis station. Does not matter which one. Uh, right now I'm at Chomsky just because, obviously. So, first we want to find a corner of the station, get into 240 just so you have maximum maneuverability. Turn on your headlights because at the distances from the station that we're going to be at, it's actually going to make a difference. Now I'm going to be moving in as close to this corner as I can. Some people call it zeroing, some people call it tethering. It doesn't really matter. Just get in close. Use your main thrusters to push you forward. Just like that. Let me grab another one. Head over there. I'm going to be turning my facing towards the corner. Right here. And then using my lateral thrusters to slow myself down. And stopped. Now I'm going to be using my main thrusters to push myself forward again. Right into the corner. Reverse thrusters to slow myself down. Actually, let me back up here. If you're coming from a little bit further out, let me half boost forward here so I don't slam into the station at like 560 meters a second. So I'm using my laterals to get myself right in front of the corner. Reverse, slow myself down, laterals again, and mains in reverse. Feathering that to get as close as I can. Alright, now we're gonna move on to step 2, which is just tracing along the edges of the station on the outside. I remember you don't actually have to go all that fast. The main point of this is to learn how to manipulate your vector. I'm using half boost here. I would strongly suggest that you just slow down with your reverse thrusters and then face into the corner and then use your mains. Do one more pass here before we move on. And oof. Mind you that even after thousands of hours, it still takes a lot of practice, like a lot of refinement. Alright, so I'm gonna move on here. This large opening here at the corner is very easy to get into, so I'm gonna use that. And mind you, you don't have to do this in FDL, you can do it in an Eagle, is how I learned. Alright, so we're just using our main thrusters to push ourselves through these corridors. Verticals and laterals to stabilize ourselves in the center. Do the reverse, slow myself down at this corner. Using a mouse to change vector, or change facing, and then laterals to push myself around it. Alright, another corner, so reverse, facing, verticals here, and main thrusters again. And again, doesn't have to be fast. The whole point of this is to learn how to manipulate your vector. And maybe a little bit more reverse next time. And once you get used to this, you can find other fun stuff like this right here. Is going to lead to one of the triangular faces of the Coriolis. Again, you'd be amazed at what kind of ships can fit in here. Like, the FDL is not a tiny ship by any means. That's the center of the station, so I'm going to use my reverse thrusters. Push myself straight out. And that's it. I know I kind of breezed through it, so you know, feel free to yell at me in the comments if you're confused about anything. I'm using relative keyboard and mouse. This is very learnable on a HOTAS, if harder, and as well learnable on a controller, again, a bit harder. It just really takes a commitment to turning flight assist off, leaving it off, and getting yourself in a few practice routines until you feel comfortable.